Hello everyone, this is Daniel, your host. How's everybody doing today? So this video will be the review over episode 1, season 2 of the Umbrella Academy. I didn't do a review of the first season, but I really enjoyed Umbrella Academy. At first I kind of thought it was really dumb, and the first couple episodes it took me a while to kind of get into, but the Umbrella Academy was a fantastic show. It really did a good job. All the characters were really cool and interesting. The powers they had were really interesting. How the father was pretty much not really, he wasn't there to be their father. He was there to be training them to stop the end of the world, and so on. As you know, if you haven't seen it, do watch. It is really good. It's on Netflix. Season 2 just got released, so I just finished episode 1. Holy crap, was it good. Pretty much, season 1 leaves you with them trying to stop the end of the world, but kind of accidentally causes it. So to escape, they all hold on to Fives, which is was actually the older, but he looks young. He's like trapped in like a kid's body, so he never really ages. So that's pretty funny. But he can like teleport to different areas. His power is like teleportation. Plus, he also can travel through time and space. So, so they all grab onto him. He teleports them away, trying to save them from the end of the cataclysm that will destroy all life. But actually, one by one, or a couple at a time, get dropped in different eras of the 1960s, which is pretty funny. It's like every year one gets dropped until like I think 1964 or 5, I believe. It's the year Nixon gets assassinated. When 5 finally gets out and appears, the Soviet Union has invaded America. They're attacking, killing people in the streets. They have a tank and so on. It was really good. It was a really cool scene. His family's fighting them, using their powers, and then one of the guys from I can't remember his name right this second, but he used to be a part of the organization which would keep the timeline pure, and he's quit because he fell in love. And in this one, he asks her how she was. She said they had 20 good years together, and then she died of cancer, and so he's here to save him and stop the end of the world. So it's a nuclear holocaust, pretty much. Somehow America hits with a nuke, his family dies, but him and the other guy teleport 10 days in the past before the end of the world. Excuse me. So they go through this whole thing where he now has to figure out again what causes the end of the world, and then he's got to find his family again, because they all got separated, and their whole job, is he's got to go and find each one. He finds one of his brothers, and he wants to stop the assassination of Kennedy. And his powers is pretty much he has all these knives. He can throw them super accurate. Then he just finds Luther, which is this big dude, and he lived on like the moon in the first season for like a lot of it. He was just living on the moon, like a trailer on the moon. It was hilarious. Always in a spacesuit. Oh man, funny stuff. And Umbrella Academy is really good. If you haven't seen this show, please go look it up. The episode was pretty good. It started off pretty intense. You're seeing how he has a black sister. I cannot stand it. I'm so bad at names. But she gets dropped in, and this is a time period in America which was racist as hell. I get it. It was times change. It wasn't slavery, but it was still segregation, and there was a time of civil rights movement and all that stuff. So she walks into a place confused because she doesn't know where she is, and they're like, "What are you doing in here, lady? Whites only or whatever." And so she's kicked out. But eventually, I guess she gets married in a couple of years that she's been there. and she's fighting for civil rights. She's helping the civil rights movement, which is really cool. It's kind of interesting because she has this power where if she says, I heard a rumor, and then she says whatever happens. And, like in the beginning scene, she'll say, I seen a rumor, I heard a rumor that your head's exploded. Or you lost your heads over me or something like that. And the words go into their minds and their heads explode. Like literally. Oh man. So she doesn't really like using her powers in the first season. She went most of the season telling them she didn't want to use her powers because, whatever she says, that happens, and it could be used for great evil to get her way, and it's kind of inappropriate. So it keeps going. The first season was really good. You have the crazy one brother who can see ghosts. One brother dies, so he's there because the guy can see ghosts. It's pretty funny. And in this one, he was the first one to get there up there with his ghost brother, and so he's pretty much traveling around America. He's a hippie. So he's dressed like a hippie with a big weird beard, and he was playing card game, and he's you can tell it's weird. Oh my god, fun stuff, dude. Show's great. So, I can't wait to see what happens further in the season. I will definitely be doing each episode review. I'll explain if I thought it was good or if I kind of... This episode was really good, though. It really starts out the season good. I thought it was, pretty cool. You see the nuclear blast, it turns into an umbrella. It's the Umbrella Academy. I thought that was clever. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. And you see the dudes die. Like, you see when the blast wave comes and hits all the family members and they go flying. I was like, Jesus. Oh, but yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm still, just grinding out. Thank you all. I went from 51 to 63 just recently. Thank you all for, subbing and liking and sharing. Please continue to do so. If you enjoy this content, please share. I know this is kind of low budget. I've just got my phone, so I can't do the whole share screens and stuff. I can't do that here on this phone. I don't think. I've never tried. I don't think I can. Eventually, though, as this channel builds and I start, being able to, especially when my books start selling, I'll be able to get a better computer on office space, places that I can actually set up a whole studio and hopefully do a lot better videos for all of you. But this is we all have to start somewhere. And I expect 5 years from now, when I look back at these videos, I'm going to laugh because how bad I was at my phone. And I know Gary and those guys who got hundreds of thousands of subs now, or look back and they go, yeah, when I started out, it was bad. And you learn as you go. And I'm taking advice from everyone. So if you like to too, please do, put in a comment, hey, what would improve my videos? What would help, inspire people to really want to see my content? I'm just a fan trying to do something new. Hope you all enjoyed this show. I hope you watched Umbrella Academy. It's really good. A lot of people thought it was going to go woke, and it did have kind of woke points in there, but they're not preachy, which is good. I don't mind wokeness as long as it's not a slap in the face. Preachy. I can't stand being preached to. If I want to go to church and get preached to, I go to church and get preached to. I don't need, people telling me their political beliefs as if it's a religion. I don't need that preaching. Nobody wants that preaching. And this show is very good. I'm also watching Doom Patrol. So I will be making, I just finished season 1. I'll be doing a season 1 review of that. That show is crazy. All right. I hope all enjoyed. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Be good to each other. Your sphere is out. Enjoy.